What up, everybody? It's another episode of Too Much Fantasy Football. We're back for the Week 11 preview. Folks, it's the playoff push. We're getting ready. Final few weeks before that happens. Trade deadlines are coming. How you doing today, man?
I'm in wonderful San Diego in my car, so I don't get to enjoy the full weather because you're making me do this, podcast thing.
What are you talking about? Crack the windows. Get all the weather you need.
That's right. But I'll eat my heart out Mexican food right now.
Yeah, if you hear any chewing in the background, that's just the burrito going down his throat there. But it's all right. Yeah. It's San Diego, great Mexican food. I can't blame you for that one.
Yeah.
But folks, we have, 14 games we're going to get through, just two teams on bye, the Saints and the Colts. We've got through Thursday night, except for Garrett Wilson, heading to IR. Looks like that'll be the first game off his 4-game stretch that he'll be out. But it's fine. It's fine. Because how many yards did we get last night from Justin Fields?
No, you probably got like 100. Honestly, I'm still betting the under.
Yeah, 136.
No Garrett Wilson, so it means A.D. Mitchell, Mason Taylor, Breece Hall, and then who's the other option?
Tyler Johnson.
Yeah, no. It's bad.
It's bad. But we are recording this just before the Thursday night game, so if he went off, folks, we haven't seen it yet. But what we are going to prepare you for, we're going across the.
Let me ask you this though. I don't want to ask you this. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
All good.
This is a trade deadline for a lot of people, and you have Garrett Wilson. What would it take to get Garrett Wilson? Like, if you had him, what would you want right now?
Honestly, I don't like wide receiver for wide receiver swap. I think I don't know. I think I'd take quite a bit here. Would you take A.J. Brown for Garrett Wilson?
Yes.
Rome Odunze?
Yes.
Jordan Addison?
Yes.
Jameson Williams?
Yes.
Oh, we are digging, folks. Tet McMillan. That one seems yes.
Yeah.
Parker Washington.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Folks, we have to stop because it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. I don't... you're not getting them back to the playoffs.
That wide receiver, maybe they shut him down for the year.
With his quarterback kind of shuts him down anyway. So what's that matter? No,
exactly.
Yeah, I feel that. Gross spot. But yeah, if I could, I'd probably be shopping him here right before the deadline. Maybe go towards that number 1, number 2 team that can't afford to let him sit for 4 weeks. It's bad. It's bad news. Bad news. Not as good as this news, though, folks. Last international game of the season. That's where we're starting at. We're going to Spain. We're going to watch Washington and Miami duel it out there internationally in our final 9:30 game for the East Coast. It's the 3-7 Commanders taking on the 3-7 Dolphins in this 47.5 over/under. Miami's a 2.5-point favorite in this one. I like both quarterbacks in this game. Tua, Mariota. As far as like a streaming possibility, you need to maybe pivot from Daniel Jones. Superflex, I don't hate them. I got them as middling QB2s this week.
Yeah, I think their floor and floor/ceiling, so to speak, is like if you can get top 15 play out of both of them, you're really, really excited. That's how I look at both of them. If I had to pick one that I wanted to start, I'd probably lean. Actually, no, I take that back. I think I lean Mariota. I think with Dan Quinn calling the plays again, it makes it a little more enticing for me. That's probably the reason why.
I think I'd pick Tua out of the two of them. Debo, it seems like he is dealing with quite the injury there, or Mariota just doesn't like him. But he's under 30 yards in 3 of his last 4. So, you can tell, it's got to be the injury that's hampering him.
Yeah, I do agree that, Debo has been kind of a letdown, but I think just all of the Commanders have been a letdown. Can you name one player on the Commanders that's been they've been good?
You can't even say Zach Ertz. I thought that was the cheat code and you call him, because he's been streaky. He hasn't even been near as good as he was last year.
Exactly. It's just, I think the Commanders as a whole has been a letdown, and I don't know what they do in the offseason. That something has to change.
Yeah, the running backs, I don't want to try and pick between. Krosky Merritt is only a play in a positive game script. Chris Rodriguez looks like he's going to play. If you're in a pinch, I could see that. But who do you want to play? Like, where's Debo for you? Would you play Debo or Wandale Robinson with Jameis?
Ooh, Wandale.
Debo or Trey Tucker, who gets Dallas this week, who is absolutely putrid against the outside wide receiver?
I would say, I think I pick Debo.
Oh man, I think it's coin flip for me. I could see it anyway.
It is a coin flip though.
If you're looking for big points, I think I'd go Trey Tucker. Debo might be more of a safer floor play, but man, that's gross. It's absolutely gross. On the other side, it's really just what Achane Waddle for the Dolphins.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody else that are like Malik. Like, no, I can't even say that name because I don't want to. No, it's gross.
If you really want to get down and dirty, folks, my tight end streaming article, I always have to dig deep. Greg Dulcich might be in consideration for me this week. He was my third that I threw out there. His route share jumped all the way up to 70% this past week. It's grown each and every week that he's played for him. And we saw what Darren Waller did with this team, touchdown target. So if you're really down and bad at tight end, I'm not suggesting him, but he is an option there. Who do you have winning this game?
For me, I have the Miami Dolphins winning this game.
Same. Going to 4-7 for Miami. I like it. Next up, here we go. Going to Atlanta. Let's get it going.
Pause it.
And we're starting off with a divisional battle after the Spain game. We get the 5-5 Panthers taking on the 3-6 Falcons. It's a 42.5 point over under. Atlanta's favored by 3.5 in this one. And unfortunately, as you always talk about, Rico's getting the dude's day on Wednesday. He's officially limited on Thursday.
I don't take much into it. I think Friday is going to be the deciding factor. So when everyone sees this, that's when you can kind of panic. I think they said for sure Wednesday would always be a rest day. Thursday, maybe they really just want to use him to everything they can. Remember, he's only on a 1-year deal, so they could run that till the wheels fall off.
I don't know why you wouldn't, especially when you got Chuba Hubbard there, can run it all in practice. They've got a starting running back for practice, so they're good to go.
Exactly.
Rico Dowdle plays, you're playing him. If for some reason he's out, Chuba is an easy substitute for you.
Easy start.
Cool. On the other side, we got Bijan. Easy start. Hasn't been great as of late. He hasn't scored a rushing touchdown since week 6. But, you're still not going to benching him.
No, you're not benching him. In the league, there's a guy that's starting both Bijan and Algier. And I'm like, it's kind of funny because I'm like, well, at least you get the secured touchdowns from the backfield. You just don't know where it's coming from. So I get it.
Usually Bijan can outplay just one roster spot. So if you're securing all the points for the backfield, it's a strategy. I don't hate it.
Exactly.
The quarterbacks, Bryce Young, Michael Penix, this is super flex territory when you're even considering starting these two.
If I had to pick one to start in a super flex, Michael Penix, just because of Drake London.
Yeah, I'll go with that. And Rico Dowdle, like you said, he could just be running all of the offense there.
Exactly.
Ted McMillan, Drake London. Drake London's a wide receiver 1. Ted McMillan's somewhere in that wide receiver 2 conversation. You're playing them both. Is there any wide receiver you're looking past that, like Mooney? I know you're having to in one league, but outside of break glass.
I chose Michael Wilson over Mooney, by the way.
Nice.
I made that decision. So
nice.
Yeah, it's tough. It's just because I think you and I just remember Darnell Mooney not being a bad receiver in Chicago, and then he goes to Atlanta. I'm like, he's a complimentary piece for this offense. So it's like, I think he's not the issue, and I don't want to be like, Penix is bad. It's just I think this offense needs some sort of adjustment, and they need a clean house.
They do. We've seen tons of coaches. The good coaches are making adjustments. They're calling different plays, different person calling plays. That's kind of where you know the difference between good and bad coaches. Hence, Sirianni still letting his OC call plays. As far as the tight ends go, Kyle Pitts you can play. Javian Sanders, that's just a pipe dream at this point.
Yeah, I'm not trying to play either of them, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'm okay avoiding Pitts. It hasn't been great as of late, but he still gives me top 12 vibes, even though 10 to 12 it isn't exactly exciting to play.
There's a few other tight ends that give you top 12 vibes just because
exactly.
The back 6 could be anybody on any given day.
Yeah, 6 through 18, it could be 3 points separates all of them.
Yep.
Who wins the game?
I I think Atlanta bounces back. They're at home. I think Atlanta wins this one.
Yeah, Atlanta's 3-6. They need to win as many as they can. They don't have their first round pick. I'm
No.
with you on that one. Next up, this one should be a good one. 6-3 Bucks taking on the 6-3 Bills in Buffalo. 47.5 over under. Buffalo's favored by 5.5. We've got the guys talking shit back and forth at the press conference between the quarterbacks about their golf gloves.
Josh Allen saying he wears 2 gloves is it's such a like because I someone who plays golf you kind of laugh at that. It's pretty funny.
I mean, it's not everybody wants to go out there feeling like Michael Jackson with one glove. I get it. I can respect it. You know, one's a beer glove, one's a club glove. Both these quarterbacks in your starting lineups, though.
Yes, I feel pretty. Let me ask you this: where is Caleb ahead of Baker, or where is Caleb compared to Baker for you on your list?
Oh man, Caleb Williams, man. Where I've got Baker at 11 and Caleb Williams at 13 this week.
Okay.
Yeah, Caleb Williams has Minnesota. You know, Baker's got the harder matchup as far as just, you know, going up against the quarterback. But like Caleb Williams, he could be running quite a bit with this blitz packaging they do in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's where I was curious to see where you had him.
James Cook, easy start. I mean, you just have to
start.
put him out there. The game script's the only way that he goes bad. Rashad White has been inefficient, very inefficient over the last 3 weeks. 38, 35, and 38 rushing yards over those 3. Hasn't scored a rushing touchdown. Sean Tucker is getting rumored to be, just getting more work. You're not pivoting to Sean Tucker, but are you still playing Rashad White confidently?
I don't want to say confidently, but like you might have a choice, and I think really what we're hoping for, we're all doing this is Bucky, please come back, like please.
Yeah.
That's what we're all hoping for. Now, if Bucky doesn't play this week, I still want to play Rashard White just because, like, again, the passing game, that aspect of it, it's still there, and that's why he's such a great little complimentary piece to Bucky. But when he has to take over the role, obviously it doesn't work out. So I'm still starting Rashard White. That's where I'll leave it at because like Sean Tucker, just like it feels gross having to play him.
For sure. Yeah, I've got Bucky there. Low expectations, low end RB2, but putting him out there. As far as the wide receivers, I love Ibuka's matchup this week. Yeah. He's getting the Bills' first round corner. He 100% shadowed last week, so they've got full faith in him. But Ibuka, he is who he is. He's been great. What about the other side? Like, are you playing Tez Johnson for the Bucks, or are you playing Shakir Coleman?
I'll play Shakir before I play Tez Johnson.
Yeah, Tez Johnson, he's running a little hot, almost 5 points over his expected fantasy points over the last few weeks. He's got 4 touchdowns in the last 4 games. I mean, you love touchdowns, but you can't bank on them. You absolutely can't bank on them. For the tight end position, there's Otton believers out there. I'm not one of them. I'd almost be willing to get cheeky and say play Dawson Knox over him since we got Kincaid out.
I am playing Dawson Knox in a league where I have Tyler Warren, so I'm glad you said that. I feel a little comfortable now with my decision.
It wasn't a confident one, but no, I'm there with you.
It was a grim tight end list. I was looking at like him. I was looking at
Pat Fryermuth is in that conversation.
Pat Fryermuth was in there. Yeah, it was him. It was also Jonnu Smith.
Gross.
It was just a bunch of gross. I'm just like, Dawson Knox actually wasn't bad before Kincaid came along.
So I feel every week when I have to write that stupid tight end streaming article, like it's the grossest picks. But I'm running hot right now. I'm running hot. So fingers crossed.
I will give you credit there.
Who do you have winning this one?
Someone's going on a skid here. Like someone's going to be on a 2-game losing streak here. That's the thing. And,
oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Buffalo since they're at home. And I think because Tampa can lose games and still win their division. I know Carolina's creeping, but I just think they could be 8-9 and still win their division and be okay.
Panthers and Bucks, with the Panthers win and a Bucks loss, they'd be tied up in the division. So that'd be interesting, but it's hard to go against the Bills at home.
Yeah, I agree.
Next up, here we go. We've got the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's a 44-point over-under. Chargers favored by 3. We're playing in Jacksonville here. Trevor Lawrence, we don't even talk about that fool anymore. Like, come on, give me Penix over Lawrence at this point. But Justin Herbert, we do like him as a play.
Yeah, it's funny. I want to give a shout out to somebody I saw on TikTok. His handle name was Anthony. I'm sure he does a lot of analytical stuff, and I guess there's been a AI machine that's been watching every snap of football, like down to the 10th of a second, and like taking account of like injured players and all this stuff. Do you want to know who their MVP pick is?
Justin Herbert.
It's Justin Herbert.
When you lead the quarterback position at rushing, which no one was like talking about that this summer that I saw. It was great. 19 yards last week was one of his lowest of the season, but 57, 62, 31. Herbert's moving. His offensive line is trash right now, so he kind of has to.
Yeah.
For the running backs, Kamani Vidal, he has literally been every other week. So we're looking at a bad week for him if you lean into that trend. But, I mean, I'm putting him out there. I have to put him out there.
Yeah, I mean, he's the starting running back for the Chargers. They tend to just use one guy, and he's been the one guy. So temper expectations, obviously. Like, if you can RB2 output from him, you're really excited because you pick him up off the waiver wires.
On the other side, Etienne's an easy play for me. Again, he's just getting an unreal workload. Tootin is nothing more than a handcuff at this point.
Are you still rostering Tootin?
I had to cut him in 2 leagues this week. I had to cut him in 2 leagues. Granted, one was a chopped league. We're down to 8 teams, I believe, stuff like that. But I'm trying to hold on to them as much as I can. But they don't have a great playoff schedule, which I'm kind of okay fading them at that point too.
Okay.
Wide receivers, rank Ladd McConkey, Quentin Johnston, and Keenan Allen for me.
I think I'll rank him just how you said him. Ladd, QJ, Keenan.
Yeah, I think I'm going there. Looks like Gadsden logged a full practice. Since Gadsden's been back, it's been Keenan Allen that's taken the huge brunt of the effect. He's been losing
workload.
A lot of he's been losing the snap share to Gadsden. So Keenan Allen's going to be third for me. Quentin Johnston, you can beat the Jacksonville Jaguars on the outside. The outside wide receivers where they're bleeding points. So I actually really like QJ. I think he's a lot closer to Ladd this week for me than he is to Keenan.
Okay. Let me ask you this. There was a trade in my league that just happened. The deadline is this week for a lot of my leagues. This dude traded Bucky Irving for Brian Thomas Jr. I just wanted to see your reaction. Oh man, he said we're the idiots, and we'll see later on. So if anybody out there is crazy like somebody else in my league, you're not alone.
Yeah, those are my favorite. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, we definitely will. We're pinning this. On the other side, Brian Thomas Jr., if he plays, are you playing him?
I'll rank it Parker Washington, Brian Thomas Jr., then Jacoby Myers.
Yeah.
I'll give Brian Thomas before Jacoby.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Britton Strange also coming back from IR. I'm not necessarily picking him up and playing him, but just keep an eye. Tight end's rough out there, but just with BTJ, Washington, and Myers, I just think his target load is going to stay below the 17% where it was.
Yeah.
Who wins it?
I think Jacksonville does. I think it's
really?
an upset. I think it's an upset.
I have no faith in T-Law anymore, so give me the Chargers.
I don't either, but I think the Jags defense could be a problem for the offensive line for the Chargers.
I could see that. Yeah, I don't think it's 3 points. I think it could be Jacksonville could be right inside that, being able to cover. Next up, 6-3 Bears. Wow. Against the 4-5 Vikings. Wow. It's a 48.5 point over under. Minnesota's favored by 2.5 in this one. Caleb Williams, he makes our start just about each and every week, coming in right around QB 12 for me.
Yeah, it's hard not to start him just because I think him and Ben Johnson are starting to click a little bit as more and more weeks pass by. So I'm starting Caleb in a lot of leagues. The only one that I'm kind of contemplating is I have a league with him and Baker. That's why I asked you. I was like, I'm kind of torn between that. That's where I'm at with that line of him.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I can see one of them easily putting up 5-6 more points than the other, but it's exactly. Which one is it?
Exactly.
Jay McCarthy, it's been a roller coaster. There's flashes where I'm like maybe, but I mean we're not playing him at this point.
If your alter ego is named 9, I want nothing to do with you.
as the Germans would say, no. Running backs there, we've got DeAndre Swift. He has completely taken back over that role since the injury. Kyle Monongai just looks kind of more of a handcuff, deeper play. And it's kind of the other side, too. Aaron Jones, quietly becoming a RB1 as far as his workload, 12% target share, and Jordan Mason's just an unsexy handcuff.
Yeah, I think Aaron Jones actually is a good start this week. I think with them, I think they're going to start to rely on the run game a little more. I think it'll be a lot more because I think you and I both think KOC is a great coach, and he's going to try his best to make it work. And I think he's going to have to lean on Aaron Jones more than he wants to.
I like that. Wide receivers on the Bears side, Roma Dunze is kind of the only auto start for you. DJ Moore was back at practice today in a limited fashion, and I've getting hot and bothered over Luther Burden. Like it's slowly upticking. Not playing him this week, but I'm rostering him in more of those leagues that I'm looking for upside later on in the playoffs.
I don't want to hold on to him. You got to see it first, and I haven't seen it yet, so that's where I'm at with Luther Burden.
On the other side, we got Jefferson and Addison. Are you playing them both? Addison, are you questionable with him?
I mean, Jefferson's the only one I want to start, even though, like, we should be talking about the wide receiver one and Naylor, first off.
I was going to make a comment there. If you can beat Chicago, and they're horrible against the slot, like absolutely horrible. One of the worst, like only the Niners, I think, are worse at the guarding in the slot. I'm not suggesting playing Naylor, but I am not going to be surprised at all if Naylor has a decent game this week.
Naylor or Michael Wilson?
That one feels not like I'm getting cute, but they're in the same conversation. I think it would be a coin flip for me.
All right.
Hawkinson, ew. And Loveland, workload went away after the Komet came back, so nothing there.
No.
Oh, my favorite question of all, who wins it?
I think Minnesota does.
I think so, too. They're on a little bit of a skid as well. Give me Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we're going to New York, kind of. It's the 5-3-1 Packers taking on the 2-8 Giants. It's a 42.5-point over/under. Green Bay's favored by 7. The line has moved from 44 to 42, despite us getting the news that Jameis Winston will be the starter. That's insulting. I don't like that.
You got to remember, though, the dude just slings it, and he throws picks, and those picks could be, it could be pick sixes or it just be a turnover. So I don't mind the over. I'm still. Again, we're going to talk about this. I'm still starting a lot of guys on the Giants side with a lot of confidence just because of Jameis.
I like the sentence minus the a lot part. I don't know if it's a lot of confidence. It's more just the YOLO approach, if anything,
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, I'm playing at running back. I don't want to play Tracy or Singletary. Like, they're literally Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker, but like at a lower tier.
I think they're a tier below another tier of that, if I had to really get into that.
Yeah.
I don't mind Tracy. I think he's going to be the workload back. I think he's like a flex play for me. I don't want to start Singletary, but, I mean, Tracy is going to be the lead back. And running, like, at that point, it's like him or Bam Knight kind of a thing.
Is Bam Knight playing? See, I don't want to mess with that backfield either.
Yeah.
God, I'm trying to find here. Like Tajay Spears or Tracy.
I'd pick Tracy.
Kenneth Walker or Tracy.
Ken Walker, just to make you happy.
Kareem Hunt or Tracy.
Ooh, Denver's got a good defense, man. I mean, so does Green Bay. I'll pick Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I think I'm going Kareem Hunt there too. For the wide receivers, we're looking at Dobbs. Actually, let me double check his logs full practice Thursday. All right, cool. So we got Dobbs, Watson, Golden, Wicks, Musgrave to choose from on that side. On the other side, you're looking at Wandale, Slayton, and Theo Johnson. Give me 3 names you're the most confident in playing.
Well, Slayton's just missed practice again with a hamstring, so he's probably out, if I had to guess.
Missed second straight practice. Okay, yeah, he's going to be out.
Crazy, I'm going to say Wandale's the most confident, if I had to guess. If I had to pick one to be most confident, I'd pick Wandale. I like Theo Johnson, too, because it's just Tyler Jameis. Christian Watson would be my third, I guess.
I think we're going Wandale, Watson, Theo, Musgrave. Yeah. Dobbs is in there somewhere, I guess.
Yeah.
God. I think there's a chance. There's going to be plenty of points some of these players, it's just whether or not you pick the right guy.
Yeah.
Musgrave, only 3 targets this past week. It was supposed to be a bad matchup against Philly, so that one's understandable. I'm willing to go chase that if you're really hurting at tight end.
Yeah.
I was going to say if Gadsden, you lost out on him, but no, he's back. He's back. Who wins it?
I mean, it's Green Bay.
Yeah. Do they get the points?
It's 7.5 or 6.5.
It's 7, right in the middle.
I think it's a push, so I think like they could win by 7, but the Giants cover by 7 by that point. So I'll take the Giants plus 7.
Nice. Next up, going to Pittsburgh. We got a rematch, another divisional rematch. It's the Bengals at 3-6 playing the Steelers, who are 5-4. 49-point over/under. Pittsburgh's favored by 5.5. Joe Flacco has got Burrow breathing on his neck. He's ready to take that starting role back. Flacco on playing Aaron Rodgers. I don't hate it as a super flex stream.
Where is he at for you in your rankings? He's got to be close to 15, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. I mean, just Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's the Bengals, so it's hard not to want to do that. Where are you? Oh, I got Aaron Rodgers at 10. I got Flacco at 11 and Rodgers at 10. Okay, maybe I'm playing them both.
Yeah, I think you're playing them both.
As well as Chase Brown. You have to play him, especially with Pirine. Looks like he's going to miss this game. Chase Brown, his workload is it's second to none right now.
Yeah.
What do we do on the other side? Jalen Warren's looked pretty good, but Kenneth Gainwell ran more routes than him in 3 of the last 4 games, kind of capping some of that true upside that he has. Do you feel comfortable with Jalen Warren as an RB2 for you?
I mean, I feel comfortable, but again, Arthur Smith's the play caller, so I never feel comfortable watching the Steelers game. So that's where I leave it. Like, yes, I want Jalen Warren in my lineup because, like, I know he should be the lead back. They said plenty of times they want him to be the focal point of the offense and moving the ball. But then we watch the game and it's never that. It's just I'm getting teased.
And last time these teams played each other this year, 3 of the tight ends scored a touchdown. So it kind of took away some of the running power for Warren as well. As far as the wide receivers go, I'm starting Jamar Chase. I'm starting T. Higgins confidently. And then you get the other guy on the other side. What do we do?
It's the Cincinnati defense. Like, if there's ever a game that like you needed points from DK, it's this one. If he doesn't deliver, then you're really mad.
He was wide receiver 42 last time they played. 3 catches, 50 yards.
Yeah, because the Steelers had the wide open tight ends every time.
I imagine they're going to have that again this week, though. Let's play a game then. DK or let's go Parker Washington.
I'll say DK.
DK or AJ Brown.
Well, I'm going to listen to AJ Brown, so I'm going to go DK. Actually, take that back. I think AJ Brown's going to have a great week this week. It's just one of those where it's like he talked utmost shit, and Jalen Hurts is just going to be like, all right, I will give you the ball every single play.
I really hope so. He's got a great matchup this week.
I know.
Jordan Addison or DK?
Oh, DK. I'm not a Jordan Addison guy.
Yeah, I get that. As far as the tight ends go, if you need a streamer, I'm willing to put in Jonnu or Pat Freiermuth. Pat Freiermuth made my article this week, but I could see either one of them coming away with a decent day.
What about Noah Fant? Is he playing or is he hurt?
I don't want to play Noah Fant. Yeah, he's playing. He's had 2 games inside the top 10 this year. Both with a touchdown.
I mean, if you ever need an idea to write an article about, I'm just saying.
Who wins it?
Pittsburgh
at home. They lost the last one. I like them to, and they need to hold on to that. Like Pittsburgh might not make the playoffs.
Baltimore
might not make the playoffs.
Down their necks. Yeah.
I'm so excited. Yeah, they're 1 game behind the Steelers. I cannot believe that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, another divisional battle. Let's go. We got the 4-5 Texans taking on the 1-8 Titans as a 37-point over/under. Houston's favored by 6, and no CJ Stroud for this one. We got the neck coming back in. Davis Mills.
It's Mills time. It's kind of crazy they're favored, but I mean their defense is very, very good. But like Davis Mills is like 6.5 points. I'm kind of tempted just to even say out the rip, like I'll take Tennessee spread. I don't know if I'm going to pick them yet, but I'll just say that.
It's interesting. It's intriguing. We're not considering playing Davis Mills, though, right?
No.
No. No. The only players we're looking at here, let's go to the skill players. Running backs, I like Woody Marks. I like what he's done this past week. He's really taken over the backfield. Nick Chubb, bye-bye. If you haven't already dropped him, he is now, I have full confidence, and just ship him off. I don't care. I don't want him. I don't want to play him.
Did you see the quotes from the coaches saying that like they were not trying to make Woody Marks the featured back in the last game, and it just happened to be that way?
Mm-hmm. He had glowing remarks about a lot of the rookies, so I'm growing interest in that. Just how well does the team perform, and can they actually make something happen? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm starting Woody Marks with the utmost confidence for sure. And then on the Texans or running back side, I guess Titans, Pollard, Spears. Any interest?
I think I'd rather play Spears. I have Spears at 33, at Pollard at 34. I think just the game script leans more in Spears' direction.
Man, Pollard would been pretty cool on the Chiefs.
Would have been. As for the wide receiver, Nico Collins, I mean, hasn't been over 77 yards in a game with CJ Stroud in his last 11, whereas with Davis Mills, it's happening. So I like playing him this week. I'm excited to put him out there.
Yeah, you're excited because you're just like, yeah, Davis Mills just hones in on his first read, and it's Nico Collins. It's crazy.
And weren't you talking about L'Jarius Sneed getting some sort of wasn't he arrested recently?
Yeah, he was arrested for something felony, something with a felony.
Dumbass. I guess as far as the rest of the wide receivers, like Jaden Higgins has taken that spot over from Christian Kirk. So if I'm looking at like between Manor, Ridley, Kirk, Higgins, Noel, I think Higgins would be my next one, and Noel might be my third.
You're just disrespecting DK.
Oh, I completely forget about him.
Yeah, how dare you? He's number 2 for me. I'm starting him with pretty confidently, actually.
Yeah, that one catch for 5 yards last week, that's something. I just don't believe in Cam Ward. Or 2 weeks ago, last game they played. It's Cam Ward against Houston, though. I just have no significant interest in playing him.
It's a tough matchup, but I like Jaden Higgins or DK.
I think I do Higgins.
Really?
Just the uptick in his work. I think I'd take the shot on. I think Higgins has a higher chance of getting in the end zone than DK does.
I would agree with that, yes.
Dalton Schultz, I think you can stream him again this week. I had him on the streaming list last week. I don't love it as much this week, but, you can find worse.
I agree.
Who you got?
I have Houston, but I think Tennessee covers that spread.
Cam Ward's going to throw a pick 6 on his last drive and secure the Houston getting the over. Next up, goodness, I don't even want to say this divisional battle. I feel like that's all I'm saying. 6-4 Niners taking on the 3-6 Cardinals. It's a 48-point over under. San Francisco's favored by 3 in this one. Do we get Brock Purdy? Working towards starting is the last update we have on Purdy. So much more excited if it's him.
When your head coach says, I don't know if we'll all be alive on Sunday, I don't know what to believe anymore. I give up. Like, I want to say I said Brock Purdy, yeah, he's probably going to start next week. Or last week, he didn't do it. So, like, I'm just going to tell you, it's probably Mac Jones. I think it's a thing of that.
We do have Jacoby Brissett starting on the other side. Both these quarterbacks, I'm not really looking at starting. It's just how much more excited I am for the other pieces. Going to Christian McCaffrey, easy play. Brian Robinson went in there and stole a touchdown this last week, kind of ruined his day, but still nothing more than a handcuff.
No.
Oh, he's got a touchdown in his last 2 games, Brian Robinson does.
That's right. He's been stealing it. But on the other side, you might have to pick a running back here because there's DeMarcado, there's Bam Knight, and that's your 2 options, really, because Trey Benson is still day-to-day.
Yeah, Bam Knight back at practice on Thursday. If there's no Trey Benson, I think DeMarcado is the only one I want to play.
Okay.
And a lot of that's, game script, and you can pass-catching running backs against San Francisco work pretty well. Oh, my God. Is it time? Ricky! I think he might be back. Back at practice. If Ricky plays, are you playing him?
Yes. You've waited so long. Yes.
If Ricky does play, are you playing Jennings?
I mean, from the beginning, I said I'm a Ricky guy, not a Jennings guy. So I'm going to say Ricky before Jennings.
Cool. Are you playing? Ricky's playing. Would you play Jennings or Michael Wilson on the other side?
Jennings.
Michael Wilson is an option for you if you really need one. Some people are desperate enough that they have to. I've talked about how bad the Niners are against the slot wide receivers. Like Greg Dortch might be in line for. I mean, I think more he's going to be highlighted on the Saturday episode when we talk about props. Because again, I feel like it's getting too cute to say start him, but people are looking for something. Maybe it's just Trey McBride scores 40 points in this game.
Trey McBride's targets, receptions, yards are all going to just be over because they have nothing else to throw to. Because Marvin decided to have appendix surgery, and now he's out this week and maybe next week. So thank you, Marvin. Love that.
Yeah, that one stinks. Right after he's getting hot too.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of getting hot, George Kittle, clearly the injury was hampering him the first 2 weeks because last week, great ass score as far as the separation went, 9 catches, 84 yards and a touchdown. So George Kittle, back in wide receiver 2 territory for me.
Thank God. Needed it so badly.
Who wins it?
San Francisco.
San Francisco it is. That's right. I like it. Next up, hey, I'm pretty sure this NFC West team played each other last week too, because the other 2 teams here, we're seeing them match up. 7-2 Seahawks playing the 7-2 Rams, 49-point over/under. LA is favored by 3 in this one. This is probably my most. Are you excited for any other game more than this one?
Kansas City, Denver. A little bit. Like I like this one more than Kansas City, Denver, but also Detroit, Philly. I like that game too.
Yeah, I guess I forget about that one. I guess Bo Nix is still playing quarterback for the Broncos though, so it's a little hard for me to get excited about.
I mean, they could win that game 10-7 too, just FYI. That's how good the defense is.
Matt Stafford, he is MVP candidate. You're playing him. Sam Darnold has been pretty good. Last week was disappointing, but when you score 2 defensive touchdowns, it's kind of hard to be mad at the guy. Before that, he was top 10 in 3 or 4 of 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You putting him out there?
Rams defense is kind of good, and Seattle just lost another offensive lineman, if I'm not mistaken, so they're kind of hurting in that aspect. So I don't want to start Sam Darnold. I'd rather pivot to elsewhere if I could, just because LA's front 7 is very, very good. You just lost a lineman, but again, you have JSN on the other side, so I don't hate it. I'd just rather pivot elsewhere.
I get that. Running backs for Seattle, I'm playing Walker.
Are you though?
In some leagues, yeah. Some leagues I'm kind of stuck with him as my RB2, RB3, so I'm willing to put him out there. Charbonnet,
Who has more points in the year? I don't want to insult you. I know Ken Walker's your guy, but who has more points? I'm genuinely asking.
Ken Walker is RB24 on the season. Charbonnet is RB32. So I don't have the exact points, but there's a separation. There's a decent separation there. I just don't Charbonnet's not going to break anything off. Ken Walker could.
Yeah, I agree.
On the other side, Kyron Williams is losing work. He is losing work to Blake Corum. Blake Corum is looking much more efficient. Kyron is coming off a 2-touchdown day this past week. I'm playing him out there, but would you pivot from him here at the trade deadline if you could?
I mean, I drafted Kyron probably as potentially my RB1, so I would need I'm trying to think of a trade that's kind of like a spicy one that I would kind of consider, like Woody Marks or Kyron Williams.
I think Kyron, Rico Dowdle or Kyron.
Oh, Rico.
That's where I thought too.
I didn't hesitate. I was trying to be cute with Woody. I'm trying to think of another name that's right there. It's just almost it's 50-50.
Going to wide receivers, I mean, JSN, easy play. Rashid Shaheed, got him warmed up, got him acclimated. You willing to put him out there?
No, not this week.
No, not this week. Devontae Adams returns to practice on Thursday, so if he plays, I'm willing to put him out there.
Yes.
We have something to talk about here with Puka Nacua.
Mm.
He's been good. He's been good over the last 2 weeks, wide receiver 16, wide receiver 5. But since his injury in week 6, it's actually been declining quite a bit. Like his snaps the last 2 weeks, 52% and 49%. Since in the game that he got injured, the Rams moved to 13 personnel, which is 1 wide receiver and 3 tight ends. They ran it 38% of the time during that game. Since then, they have run 13 personnel, which is 1 wide receiver, at 43% of the offensive snaps. Just for reference, no team has ever played more than 10% of the snaps on a season at 13 personnel. The league right now is at 5%. Like the rest of the league is at 5% running 3 tight ends. And right now, that's why I almost put in one of the tight ends of my tight end streaming article. Because I think one of these guys is going to have a day. Maybe even 2 of them. Puka, you're still playing him, all that. But if you want to slip the rug on somebody, I'd be willing to move from him. I'd move, if you could pivot to something like, would you rest of the season? I'd rather have JSN over Puka. I'd rather have.
I think JSN's 1. Like I think I'd rather have him than Jamar Chase.
I think so too. I think I would too.
It's just
like Amon-Ra St. Brown. Would you rather have him or Puka rest of the season?
Puka. It's close though. It's so close.
It's good coaches make movements. They make changes, and that's what Sean McVay's done here. Who wins the game?
The Rams.
Yeah, give me the Rams. I like the Seahawks a lot, but like I think this game is going to show us how for real they really are.
Yeah.
Like how much are they a Super Bowl contender or are they a playoff contender?
Yeah.
Next up, Baltimore and Cleveland. 4-5 Ravens taking on the 2-7 Browns in Cleveland. It's a 39-point over/under. Baltimore's favored by 7.5 in this one. Should be pretty easy as far as on the Cleveland side. Judkins, are you playing anything outside of him?
Judy. I might. I just might.
I hate that he is now in the consideration of wait, are we actually talking about Judy now? Because I don't want to do it. I don't
either. I'm just saying though, it's hard to dismiss last week's game, and I mean Dylan Gabriel's still the quarterback, so maybe that's his guy. I'm actually going to start Harold Fannin though.
Oh yeah, I forget about Fannin. Yeah, I'm willing to put out Fannin. He's healthy. I'm putting him out there. 39% target share for Judy last week. It's enough to look at him against Baltimore. To just
sit there and be like, it's you ever looked at a chick when you've had a couple drinks, you just want to take her back? Yeah, it's just that's Judy. Yeah.
He's like a 4 beers. 4 beers in, and I'm willing to put in Judy. So
yeah,
maybe I'll have a few mimosas Sunday morning before the game.
And a shot of tequila just to get me going.
Lamar Jackson, you're starting him.
I feel like he has been not the same, correct? Like when watching him, I just feel like there's something missing.
So first game after the injury, only 14 yards rushing, 36 this past week on 9 attempts. I think he was injured, so I think this is him coming back from the injury. 176 yards passing, 204 in the 2 games prior, but they're making the playoff push. He's getting healthier. This team's more cohesive, so it's putting him out there.
Okay.
Derrick Henry. He got stolen, freaking touchdown stolen by Justice Hill on his one and only carry last week. But
I know.
Frustrating.
It's against Cleveland, so there is that. Cleveland has been doing pretty well for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You're still starting Derrick Henry, though. I can't think of a better option you could pivot to.
Yeah, he was 11 for 23 against Cleveland on week 2.
Brutal.
Zay Flowers, middling wide receiver 2, load in wide receiver 2. He won't find the end zone, but there's a chance he could feast on just volume alone.
Are you going to be happy with 5 receptions, 45 yards?
No.
That's what you're going to get.
Do you want Flowers or Judy?
Flowers. I don't want to be. Yeah, it's Flowers.
It's a little much there. And Andrews been finding the end zone. He is a common target down there once you get to the red zone. So 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games. I'll do it. You can do worse.
I'll take it. Yep.
Who wins it?
Baltimore.
Do they get the 7.5?
Yes.
I agree. Yeah, I think they can open it up like they did last game. Last game was really close for a while, and then they just got put away quickly.
Yeah.
Then again, they didn't play against Dylan Gabriel, so maybe that was the missing piece.
Maybe.
No, folks, that's not right. Next up, we got the 5-4 Chiefs. Weird. Weird. Taking on the 8-2 Broncos. Weirder. Even weirder. 44.5 point over under. Kansas City's favored by 4 in this one. Patrick Mahomes. Like, who would you rather play, Patrick Mahomes or Bo Nix?
Patrick Mahomes, and that's not even. You can say a lot of guys right now before I'd say Bo Nix.
Patrick Mahomes or Matthew Stafford?
Mahomes.
Mahomes or Flacco?
Mahomes.
I've got Mahomes just ranked right above those two, but divisional game, man.
Mahomes is going to have to do a lot more in this game. I think Mahomes is going to run a lot in this game.
With one of the best pass rushers in the game right now, I could totally agree with that.
Exactly. That's where I'm at with it.
Pacheco, with him being out in this game, hasn't been officially ruled out, but he didn't practice Thursday, so I imagine it. Kareem Hunt's a lot safer play for me this week.
Yeah, I agree.
On the other side, J.K. Dobbins is going to miss the game. How do you feel about Harvey and Bidet?
They just said R.J. Harvey's going to get a lot of more opportunities, so just got to go with Sean Payton. I don't know where he's at on like the coach-o-meter speak, if he's truthful or not, but all the R.J. Harvey fans who've been waiting, here you go, week 11, you got it, and your 4th-round pick.
I think he can go out there and give you a decent RB2 week, but I worry that Bidet is going to be out there way more than he should in those passing down roles because Sean Payton is that. He's a pain in the ass when it comes to multiple running backs.
Yeah, I agree.
Wide receivers, we got Rice, Worthy on one side, Cortland Sutton, and Troy Franklin on the other. Rank them for me.
It's Rice, it's Worthy, it's Franklin, and then it's ... Sutton.
God,
So
why?
Annoying. So annoying.
Why?
Oh, and the name's Bo Nix throwing you a football. I probably would be why.
Would you rather play Travis Kelce or Cortland Sutton in a flex position?
I'd rather play Travis Kelce.
I've been anti-Travis Kelce for a lot of the year. And, yeah, I'm right there with you. Troy Franklin, it's crazy how much – like, I think he's second in deep ball targets this season with the worst quarterback as far as accuracy throwing to him. So it's – the opportunity is completely there. Bo Nix, what's that saying? Even a broken watch is right twice a day. So, like, they might connect in this game, but doesn't happen. Against this is good defense.
Yeah, it is. It's good defense on both sides.
Travis Kelce will play Evan Ingram. You know.
He was supposed to be the Joker. I was told all these magical things by Sean Payton.
And the target share isn't bad. It's still there. But again, when you got Bo Nix tossing the rock, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Who wins it?
Kansas City. I'm not betting against Mahomes.
He's learned. Well, no, because we've come to this agreement before, and you'll still bet against them.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Kansas City. They need to start making a closer run at this division. Broncos have a great schedule this season, so they might not get it.
Yeah, they do.
Sunday night, we got the 6-3 Lions taking on the 7-2 Eagles. It's a 46.5 over under. Philly's favored by a 2.5 in this one. Jared Goff is not at home, so we're not as enticed to play him.
I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of still enticed to play him. I kind of like the fact that what their head coach is calling the plays now, and they looked a lot better with that. So,
call me crazy. I've got Bo Nix ranked above Jared Goff.
Did Al Qaeda recruit you?
You know what? A payment's a payment, man. I got Bo Nix at 20. So. I got Jared Goff at 21.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But when Geno plays Dallas, how can you not? How can you not have him ranked above?
Okay, we're talking about that next, but you are gross. You are gross, sir.
Jalen Hurts, he's going to find your lineup. There's no way. You can't really fade him. Yeah. Running backs here, Barkley, Gibbs, easy plays. Talk to me about Montgomery. How are you addressing him?
People are hurting out here in the streets. Like, I just tried to trade for Montgomery. I was going to offer, it was A.J. Brown and it was Jamison Williams for J.J. and David Montgomery, and the guy backed out last second. So,
R.J. Harvey or David Montgomery?
R.J. Harvey.
Woody Marks or David Montgomery?
Woody Marks.
And then the easy one, Montgomery or Tyrone Tracy?
Oh, David Montgomery.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought that was gonna be a little easier, but yeah, I'm going Montgomery as well.
I mean, like, there's a chance that Tyrone Tracy could fall in the end zone.
Yeah, this
So
is
could David
true.
Montgomery too.
Dan Campbell calling plays. He's got Gibbs motoring out there, so
Yeah,
the
it's crazy.
opportunity
Your
could
best
be
player
lessened.
on the offense, you should utilize them to the fullest extent.
Hey, Philly, take notes. Wide receivers, we're looking at Amon Ra. We got JMO on one side, and then Devonta Smith and AJ Brown. Almost forgot about him. Rank them for me.
I'm gonna go Amon Ra 1. You know, I'm gonna put my foot down. AJ Brown has a great week this week. I'm gonna put AJ Brown 2. I'm gonna go JMO 3 and Devonta Smith 4. All right.
That's where I am too. And I think my safety net I'm going to put on it is like they're all right there, or at least AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, and JMO are all within like 6 spots in my rankings
You're happy to start all these guys this week.
for
It's a
sure.
good matchup. It's a good matchup, and you should be excited.
And Jamison Williams, the involvement he's seen over his last 3 games, wide receiver 3, 14, and 13, they're realizing they need to get him more involved. And Sam Laporta probably not going to be playing in this game. Doesn't practice Thursday, so that's also a good uptick for JMO because Sam Laporta, he's sneaky down there in the end zone, kind of like the other guy, Dallas Goedert.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas Goedert's play for you, top 12, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, who's still calling the plays for Philly? He likes to
I,
utilize them in the end zone, so sure, why not?
yep, didn't find it last week, but I don't think that necessarily is a trend or anything like that.
No,
Who wins the game?
I'm going to say Detroit.
I'm going to say Detroit as well. I think they're a better team.
I think
They're
they're
better
a better team.
coached. I know they're better coached,
Better
so I'm going to lean on
coached.
that.
I think their defense are kind of similar, and they're all. I kind of like Detroit. I think it's just coming down to coaching. I hate Sirianni. I think
Hmm.
Sirianni is one of the worst coaches. I think he's 31 or 32 best coach in the NFL.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree. Bottom 3 for show. Last game, we're going to Monday night. This one could be just nasty. 3-5-1 Cowboys taking on the 2-7 Raiders in Las Vegas. It's a 50.5 point over under. Dallas is favored by 3.5. Dak Prescott, he hasn't been great as of late. Last few games, QB 18, QB 22 to get a bounce back against the Raiders.
If there's ever a bounce back game, it'd be this one.
I mean, Gino or Dak, who you playing? I got Dak at 4. I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm gonna say, is this a rhetorical question?
I do
Might
have
be
Gino at
fun.
15. I do have
Where's
Gino at
Ashton?
15. I have him just over Mariota, just over Sam Darnold, Brissett, Goff.
You know,
It's-
Brian, I typically like your list for power rankings. I do not like this one for quarterbacks at all. And when you're wrong, and I know, and when it's terrible this week, I'm going to be like, I told you. And you're going to be
Oh,
mad.
man.
And I'm going to be like, well, you decided to put Gino at 15.
Well, fine. Let's go on to something that I was right about. Javonte Williams.
Oh, God.
Javonte
Yes.
Williams, Ashton Genty, both of them are they're going in
Both
your
started.
lineup.
Yes.
Jaden Blue, we playing him? No, I'm just taking cheap shots.
It's not my
moving-
fault they don't know how to use them. I guess,
Hey.
honestly, it's the crazy thing is that the report that I saw is I guess he's afraid to get tackled. Like, he does not want to get tackled. So, like, didn't know that. At Texas, I was just like, oh, he's fine now. He doesn't want to get tackled in the pros.
5'9", 196. I can see that.
Mhm.
Wide receivers: CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, easy plays for you.
Yes.
On the other side, we're looking at Trey Tucker and Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett being a start. Honestly, I'm going to rank Tyler Lockett before I rank Trey Tucker. I would go Lockett before Tucker. You got to
I
remember,
think-
Gino played with Lockett, so he's familiar with him. He knows the routes. He can trust him.
In any game outside of this, I would agree, but Dallas, you can absolutely hemorrhage them on the outside wide receivers. So I'm willing to take the shot on Trey Tucker out of the two, but I don't want to play either one of them. I just think Trey
Geno
Tucker has the
Smith
better
has tunnel
matchup.
vision
But
on
outside of that
him.
game where he finished wide receiver 1 on the year, he hasn't done much. So I'm trying to fade all of this. Like, it's Brack Bowers and I'm out on the Raider side.
I'm going to say it's Bowers, but Lockett's a flex. And that sounds so gross, but I